Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing this sultry, smoky, fall inspired look. I was really inspired by purple and plums since those are like my favorite colors. This is like a really dark inspired look. So if you guys would love to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.
First off, we're just going with Oatmeal Tan from Coastal Scents. It's a very light neutral shade. We're using that just to kind of mattify the concealer under the eyebrows. I'm not really applying any kind of shimmery eyeshadow to the brow bone area, so this is going to be essential for this look. And then we're going to be applying eyeshadow base. I know I'm kind of going backwards with this, but I'm just going to apply it mainly on the lid, avoiding that brow bone area and also tapping it with my fingers, making sure we still blend everything out seamlessly. And then for our transition color, we're going with Cocoa Bear eyeshadow from Makeup Geek with a long fluffy brush. We're just going to apply that as a transition color, making sure we blend that in with the brow bone color as well. And I'm just gradually building this color up, so I went in many times to get my pigmentation. And then I'm going to be going with Chocolatier eyeshadow from Coastal Scents. It's a very dark brown, and I'm using a small detailed Looxi brush. We're going to be applying that mainly in the outer V, and I'm just building that color up, and when I build that color in, I will bring it in towards the inner corners as well. So I'm kind of giving myself a really sculpted crease area. And then we're going with another Makeup Geek eyeshadow. It's called Burlesque. It's a really pretty wine plum shade. It's a little bit shimmery or on the satin side. We're just applying it to the inner and the outer corners of the lid, and then leaving the middle part open, and we're applying it into the crease as well. And then we're taking Corrupt eyeshadow. It's a matte black shade, one of the blackest shades I've ever come across from Makeup Geek, and I'm applying that in the inner V, and I'm also bringing it in the crease as well. So we're just building that color up, mixing up with that plum shade to get the desired color that we want. We're going to take a Looxi Beauty eyeshadow. It's called Coppa Feel. It's a really copperish pinkish shade. We're just going to apply that basically all over the lid, as you guys can see. And I also sprayed some mineralized charged water on this to make it more intense as well.
In number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
And then I'm going to be moving on to my face. I'm going to use the Urban Decay. It's the B6 spray, and it's kind of like a primer. It decreases pores and everything. And then we're going with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Chestnut, and we're just dabbing that all over the face. And then we're going to buff that out with the Sigma, I think it's the F40 or F80 Kabuki brush, my favorite all-time brush right now. And then we're going to take the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Concealer in Deep 31. I'm actually got this as a sample in Sephora, but I actually probably going to get the full size. I actually do love this concealer. It's really full coverage, and that's what I really love in my concealer. And then for the rest of my highlight areas, I'm going with the Fit Me Concealer from Maybelline in Cafe, my holy grail. And we're just going to apply that in the highlight areas and blend that out with the Real Technique sponge. I'm really going with a very subtle highlight today, nothing too dramatic, you know, because the eyes are already dramatic itself. And then we're going to be setting it with my ever so truly, faithfully Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup setting powder. And I just normally bake this and then I sweep it off. So I'm not going to show you guys when I'm sweeping off the excess powder. But yeah, you guys will see me like bam in a second. And then we're going to go back with Cocoa Bear eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. And moving on to the lower lash line, we're going to apply that all over, smoking it out really well. And then we're just going with Burlesque eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and also using like an angled brush this time around. I really did not know what brush to reach out for, but this is the brush I used to clean my concealer, and I'm just using that to buff it around and give it a smoky effect. And then now we're going to be applying eyeliner in the inner rim. I'm also applying it to a little bit of the lower lash line, as you guys will see, because I'm going to be taking an eyeshadow and I'm also going to be smudging that lower lash line with it, so it kind of looks a little dark. And the eyeshadow I'm going to use is Chocolatier, because I really didn't want to use a black. because of the eyeliner, and we're just going to use that to smudge that pencil liner that we used before. We're going with the Looxi Beauty eyeshadow. That one we're applying it to the rest of the lower lash line. And then we're going with Makeup Geek's Magic Act eyeshadow. We're going to be applying that in the inner corners to brighten up that eyes and make them look alive. And then we're going with Rimmel Scandal Eyes pencil that we use in the lower inner rim. We're going to be applying it on the top lash line, and then we're going to be applying an eyeshadow to smudge that out. The eyeshadow we're going to use is that Corrupt eyeshadow that I so love, and I'm going to use it to smudge it out because I'm not really going to do a wing liner because of course you guys know that it's all black, so that wing liner is not going to show, so we're just going to make it smoky even the more. Now it's time to apply mascara. We're applying the mascara to top lashes, of course, and of course you guys know what's coming up next. I'll be applying my lashes, and you guys know my favorite is the Lena lashes in Monroe's, and of course I'm going to speed this up because you guys don't want to see me here all day like applying lashes and everything. I am going to come up with a lash application tutorial soon, so you guys be patient. And then we're just gonna apply the rest of the mascara to the lower lashes as well. Of course we don't want to miss that. And then I'm taking Makeup Geek's contour powder and Deal Breaker. It's a very nice warm tone contour. We're just gonna buff that with a brush lightly because it's really pigmented. Like, you don't really want to overdo it with this contour, so you be careful with it. And then for blush, we're going with Milani's Big Blush in Red Vino. I really haven't been using this blush a lot. I just decided to break it out and use it, and I really like how it meshed with this look very well. So it's really pretty, kind of red tone blush for darker skin. Now we're going with the Makeup Revolution Baked Bronzer. I actually just got this at Ulta, and I can say that I absolutely love this bronzer. It's more of a highlighter for me, not a bronzer, but I love it. And then we're going to be using the Makeup Geek eyeshadow Cocoa Bear, and I use that to contour my nose because it's a little bit lighter and it's not too dark. And then I'm going to be going with the Makeup Revolution Baked Bronzer on the highest points of my face with a small detail eyeshadow brush. And then it's time for lips. I'm skipping out on the lip liner. I'm going to be using Makeup Monster's liquid lipstick in Maroon Masquerade. My absolute, like, to die for fall lip. If you guys don't have this lip color, you need to go get it right now. And here is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. As I promised, I'm going to keep pushing out those videos. If you guys really enjoyed this look, please don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to follow me on my social media. All of them will be listed down below. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.